following is a presentation of MRE Uno, Division 1. And today our triple threat starts with the first man off by Island, first of many to land in the jungle off by Island today, and it is the guy that has come off his best tournament of his career. Yoshi, the top seed in the Machete region, will take on 8 seed Kev, coming off win number 3 on the year. And this is a big one here today. We welcome you to our first full day of the Timber 32. We got 3 games ahead for you. Let's take a look at what you're going to be seeing here today. Of course, you got Yoshi and Kevin. Then Tago will be the next to land from his Bi-Island excursion. He'll be taking on Brock at 8 o'clock. And then we have Ghost and Brian coming later at non-stream at 10. We look at what Yoshi's done this season, and like I said there, he's coming off the best tournament of his career, hands down. He started his season with a round 1 exit to Albion, but Albion did make that run to the regional finals, and then again he got the win over Sam England in round 1 in April, but was eliminated by DJ, who again would make the regional finals. And then Masquerade May was just the pinnacle there for Yoshi so far this season, and he made it all the way to the last dance finale, as we called it. Lost to Brad in 8, but still very, very good performance. Got wins over Rogers, Aiden, Drip, Ghost, and Tago along the way to that finale, and it's pushed him into number 10 in the Super League, ranking 6 and 3. And we obviously saw Kev round 1. We take a look at the bracket thus far in this Machete region. We're opening it up here. Kickoff game to the region. Every region will have a game down by the end of today, as we started yesterday. In that swamp region. We'll have every region in action, 1 game down. So we look here. You got Kev, who took down Ellison in 5 in round 1. Yoshi, of course, coming off the bye. They match up here. You have Bowtie getting that big upset to get himself out of relegation battle over ALP. He will face Carson, who took easy business on Logan. That's tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Bowtie Carson on the non-stream side, part of a 4-game day tomorrow. So it should be fun. That is your look at the bracket. We bring it to the table, and now we got Yoshi and Kev here. You got KT here. Caesar going to ref as always. And KT, starting with you here, man. I mean, like I said off the top, this is Yoshi's coming off his best performance of his career in a tournament, and Kev he's pushed himself into, if a few more wins could put him in a bubble scenario. Just talk to me about the stakes for these guys and the mindsets for them coming in.
There really is no mindset for either player, in my opinion, today short, and here's why. Because when you come off a Bi-Island, you have no idea what to expect. Right? There's only one guy that's come off it before. That's myself. The rest of these guys are just coming off this. They have no idea. They got to get warmed up. Kev's been warmed up, right? He already knows the platform a little bit. This bot's been absolutely cracked. We saw last night 2 games were just Plan A and Crack City. So expect that to be the plan today. Just you gotta have to avoid that. Well, you look at the keys. I mean, for Yoshi, really, just try to get back in rhythm. There's really not much to say with him, right? I really don't have much to say because he's about to give us a 5-minute speech anyway. So I'm just gonna kind of keep it short. I'll kind of let him do his thing. For Kev, look, at the end of the day, he comes in with house money, right? Yoshi has a chance to potentially, now the challenge lost, get himself, maybe not this game, but the next game, looking ahead if Carson wins, if he does win, to build a resume against that top 6. Kev, dangerous, right? He's almost in the same spot as Lane. Who else has got 3 wins that's hot? Brian, in a sense, even though he's got 2. They had nothing to lose, right? They really don't have much to lose. So that really makes Kev dangerous today. And I had said in this game, I think CJ, I'm going to give him his thoughts too. Look, Yoshi came off that finale where it was tough, right? Brad, I still remember what Brad did in that finale. I think Yoshi's over that now, but you never know, right? You never know in a situation where we're on the current bot where things can change in a heartbeat, and all it takes is one monster hand, the momentum can shift. But I'm going to keep it short. No pun intended there, because this guy's about to give us a 5-minute speech on Yoshi. So we'll let him have his for us. But real quick, Caesar, drop your thoughts. Yoshi, am I right or am I wrong, man? I mean, you usually are the best at giving these speeches, so I'll give it to you.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's I guess it's the unique perk I have with how I talk and stuff. Like sometimes it's just random stuff that I just want to get out. But yeah, just if you have any specific questions for me, feel free to ask.
I'll say here, I think you probably heard me say it about 3 times in the open of this stream, but you're coming off the best tournament performance of your career, and now you earned a trip to Bye Island, and now you've landed here in the jungle, ready to keep it going. How are you gonna keep yourself in it? Make sure you don't get lost in the trees too much here. Obviously, but you had a little bit of time off. You're coming off a huge run. Just talk about how you're going to keep the momentum going here against Kev and moving forward if you get past him today.
So I feel like with getting that performance in the last tournament was definitely a great feeling. It's not I've gotten pretty far in tournaments outside of MRE before as far as Uno goes, but this felt different because the competition here is just unmatched. Like it's really like I feel like it's hard to get far, and I just took the opportunity to get that far. I mean, of course, I'm sure luck was involved throughout, but I think I got what handed to me in the finale. Given I swept some people that I feel like probably had a better chance against me if the hands were more even. So like, I feel like now it's kind of back to an even standpoint coming into this tournament. And Bye Island was definitely interesting. It just felt like I was just a straight up commission member, just like in D2, like just reffing games, doing reminders, like nothing out of the ordinary, but also a little bit of studying some players as well. I had some time to do that, so I'm gonna just play my game here because, of course, any player's a chance to win given the way the bot can be sometimes, but if the bot doesn't go that way, then I'm just gonna play my best here, and we'll see how it goes. I'm not gonna underestimate Kev. You never know. Like beating Ellison, I don't think is an easy feat considering he nearly beat Brad last tournament, who won the whole tournament. So it's like you can't underestimate anyone in this league.
Really can't. Yeah, just seen plenty of those guys that never expect. I mean, like that 0-win club, big deal for that. Yeah, definitely good points there. Kev, I'm gonna go over to you here. I mean, I think I've probably set it up pretty well for you. I mean, we talk about Yoshi. He's come off his best MRE performance. And meanwhile, you've just come off your 3rd win of the season, and you got some solid wins, but this would be a great win for you as well, trying to push your way forward. Just talk to me about the mindset coming in here and thoughts on playing Yoshi.
Well, thank you. Personally, I felt like the win against Ellison was probably the best of my wins I've ever had, because it was probably my best game overall. But I'm not really sure what my mindset is for this round, because personally, I'm never really sure what my mindset is on anything ever.
Fair.
But just hoping to be able to continue the momentum and hopefully break my round of 32 curse here.
Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, we talked about. Yeah,
I call it short. You got no mindset, right? You're just gonna go have a good time. Let's see where the chips lie and run it through. That's the best mindset to have, right? And what Yoshi said, it's hard to get far in this league. There's a reason why. It's not so much the competition. Competition's competition, right? For sure. What makes this league so hard to get far is just the prestige, right? You know what's at the end of the year. Trophies at the end of the year,
Mm.
right? You have to understand it's a long year. You start the year in February with one dream, and now here you are in July. We haven't even hit the best months of the season yet. August, September,
Exactly.
October. That's the best months. Now, this late July, we've talked about this on the program. We saw last night with Sean McEli. This is supposedly one of the best round 32s we've ever assembled. You got brand names, powerhouses, up and coming stars, and of course some underdogs. Retro, for example, Brian Pac Johnson. There's a couple of those guys that could upset the apple cart. Let's get it on. I think this is gonna be a good one.
Yeah.
I think we could be. I know we have 2 1-seeds today coming up Island, but it's gonna be a good game. I got a good
Mhm.
feeling.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah, and of course, again about Kev, got those wins over MGR and G, and now over Ellison. There's 3 wins. Talk about that round 2 curse. He was eliminated by ALP in T1, and of course the round 1 loss to Brock, and then to Monkey in T3. So trying to break that curse, make his first Sweet 16 of the season. We will see how that turns out. Caesar's going to be reffing for us. I'll turn over to KT for game 1 table call.
All right, Yoshi. There's a possible chance today we could see your 100th game. That's only if we go 6. We're just starting up with game 1. What we got for my friend for game 1?
We're gonna start with 12.
12 pack indeed. Caesar, run it up. Back to you, short.
All right, here we go. Game 1 of this best of 7 series, the first full day of Timber 32 action. They both join up, and the series is underway with a yellow 6. And you shall see what you talk about like not really a mindset. It's an interesting matchup to look at. I mean, there aren't really like I guess if you talk about Super League stakes, there aren't like strong like aren't really like very like high stakes in this one, you could say. Yoshi's really got himself up there. Obviously a loss here may not be the most ideal, but also you talk about Kev. I mean, he's got now 3 wins. He's very safe from relegation, but now he's just trying to see if he can push himself into the bubble. So it's an interesting one here.
I don't think either player wants to lose, short. There are wins
No.
on the line, right? And you got to understand for Kev, sure, maybe it's not super. But think about it, right? You think about Kev, and we talked about Lane. If they win, like, and even Brock, for example, even Ed, those guys all win a 1 seed, top 10 players in the league, or top 15. You can start building that platform quick, right? For Yoshi, you lose here. It's a little tougher to swat because Tomic lost to a top 20 player in Eli. This is an unranked player. So as we go Ditto mode, could be a little bit different mindset in terms of just how you have to approach that. Obviously, we've seen a lot of problems with this league in a 100 series. It's been a curse for most people. I don't know if Yoshi wants to even think about that. Maybe just get it done in 5. Maybe have to go to a game. You don't want to push the issue, right? The more you give that underdog a little bit of a smell, a little blood in the water, they'll start to cook. And I think that's what Yoshi's got to think about here for sure.
See here as they go 1-9-1 after the Ditto 5. Yoshi subbed in himself, and now Kev with the 0 sugar on the blueberry. Excuse me. And the +2 now from Yoshi. Just a quick little shot there and double play.
Yeah, I like that double play right there, but Kev's going to fire back
Yeah.
and erase it right here. Great move.
Erases it pretty easy.
Maybe a little bit of a warning shot right there, right? We'll
Yoshi
see.
up a couple here as he hits the table for the first time. And he's going to draw here. Content to, it seems, after that check.
Kev Shearer for the tie.
He's got it.
Wow, and more blue too. Interesting. I don't think Yoshi would switch it here. I don't think risky.
No.
Risky. Yeah, good move.
Yeah, run him dry. See if Kev holds on here. Yeah, he's gonna
Still
keep
got
going.
more?
1 up. Jeez.
Wow. This is good from Kev. You know what? This is great because we talk about reserve tank. Kev is learning that, you know what, maybe I need some more in the reserves. And he's trying to force Yoshi in. That's a cheat check right there. Interesting.
Big check. Might be top deck Kevin there from Yoshi, or maybe he was trying to see if he could hold on. And that had a yellow 5 from Kev. Used both those blue 5s earlier.
Well,
Oh,
nothing.
there's a
Kev
draw
there.
from Kev. So good move by Yoshi to go to yellow here. Now it looks like he can start to run clean here.
Give me 1 second. Show his retro. 1 second.
No problem, no problem. Ooh, +4. Oh, Yoshi. Looking for a win. He might have it. Drawn sit. Yeah, that's gonna be game. +4 was key. My goodness. Yoshi, was that did you have that +4 in your pocket there, or was that coming from those draws earlier on?
So yeah, I saved the +4. I was close to a finish, but I was looking for something that Kev didn't give me, so I had to draw back. I luckily got some good draws. I actually got that wild off
Yeah,
the
I
draw.
figured that wild was top deck. Yeah.
Yeah, so that helped. That gave me the win there. Nothing else to
Yeah.
add.
Yeah, but just I guess you were probably expecting him to run dry on that blue as he kept drawing back there.
Yeah.
He just kept going for it. Kev, you had a lot of blue on that one. I mean, could you have kept going before he switched on that wild on the blue, or were you getting close to running out on that?
I'm not sure if I could really. I had a assuming you were talking about after I put the blue 7 there, or after he laid down the wild. Yeah, I can't even be mad at his move because that's something I usually try to do myself.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, pretty clean match apart from that. Yoshi, was any of that run off the deck, or was it mostly just saved for that ending?
Let me see. I only started drawing one during the blues, so like most of it was saved, but I think anything I got off the draw was just it wasn't really like I had the connector already. I just got something extra.
All right. All right. Oh, you're working on something. We're gonna think that we will move forward to game 2. Yoshi gets game 1. And Yoshi, that takes 12 off the board for you. So, how many for game number 2?
OG send.
OG sent. Get this one. There you go. All right, game 2 is off and running with a blue +2. KT's back. Didn't know if
Yeah,
you had
sorry
any
about that.
thoughts on game 1, boss.
No.
That's fair enough.
That's that. I mean, the thing is, short. When you get that top deck wild at that rate, I just had a feeling that was game, right? Because you got to think when you can save a little bit of that pace management as we go blue 7 here. It's just simple plan A at the end of the old game there. Nothing really to add. That was just classic. I think Kev had a lot of blues. That's unfortunate. You really can't cook on one color.
Yeah, it seemed he was running close anyway when the wild came around, so
No problem.
we'll see
Talking
here.
to Caesar.
Yeah, you good, you good. I had to backed you up on the rules there. So both play clean as we're starting on we went one up on the start with a 13, and they play clean, and Yoshi quickly draws on the blue.
Well, let's see. Kev has just been a menace so far short on these blues. Let's see if it continues.
Got the same kind of luck. There's a
yeah.
ditto there. Self ditto.
That's a good ditto. Sure.
Yeah, fair play, definitely. Yoshi recognizes that. Why do I keep... And now Kev for the 5.
Switching over. Interesting. Kev undercuts it. Okay.
So Wick switch trips 5 on the board, and we're going to stick it with red.
And right now, Kev going 0. She's trying to keep this red interesting. Well, you're probably going to push the pace a little bit right here. Test that red. Yeah, right now he's just testing it. Just go with 3. Something simple. Kev doing a good job right now, just vibing with the colors for sure. Nothing special.
A pretty clean play so far. No shots yet.
We're at 6 now.
Back and forth, waiting for that. That's a check. There's green 6.
Could be a check. We'll see.
That's Pandora's just barely.
A long way to go on checks though in this series, short. Especially in this game where it takes a little bit and Yoshi drew back. We'll find out.
Yeah, there's a look there. Yoshi a few cards behind Kev here, but it's a matter of you.
I think it's going to be a skill thing stop, but we'll see. Maybe try to ISO back to red. It's possible.
Yep.
Called it.
Still on it.
Really? Kev going to get some extra. That's the old fuel tank. Extra in the tank.
Yep.
There it
Good
is.
strat there for Kev.
Could try to go green right here if he wants short with this 4 combo. Maybe back pocket. We'll find out. Try to get the green. Well, never mind. That's a huge play. I'll get that confirmed.
Well,
That's it. Yep.
I was like,
He's good.
Wait. Okay, there you go. It
Stupid
happens.
space.
Well, either way, he's got the +4 to boot. Sets Yoshi back much further, almost back to starting number there. Starting
Kev
amount.
at 3 right here, looking for dose, maybe. I think he's got a run here. I'm not sure to the finish, but he's got a run for sure.
Yeah. Only game 2, but power play is on the board for both here.
Yeah, I don't expect power play right now. I think it's early. It's a little early.
Yeah. Kev taking his time.
Yep.
Just a
run,
double.
run.
Just a double. Plays it clean here. Back to the yellow, and now Yoshi may have a response in store here. Yep. +4 to the green. Called that one. Cancels it out just like that.
Okay.
And one down this time.
Send me the log, Caesar. Oh, you can't. What's extra? Give me a minute.
Yeah, no problem. Ace management really starting to take hold here in game 2 as Yoshi is going to self-ditto on the 4. Kev with the 8. Clean play apart from these +4s. Nothing in that wild from Yoshi to red earlier. Nothing much to say about it. Look now at the table. Still a 4-card lead for Kev. Yoshi trying to play back, but this is plain and simple a clean match. And here's Yoshi. Yeah, he's going to set him back, and this is a good run here. +6 to Kev. Flips the scoreboard, and now it's 11-6 now in favor of Yoshi, just like that with 3 cards. Now Kev responds with a +2, and yep, cancels it out. So they've canceled out both their forced draw plays, both sides, those +4s and now the +6s. It into red. Yoshi again the check of the table, and Kev looking for 8. Yoshi up to 12 now. So scoreboard flipping back and forth here in game 2, and Kev now off that +2 goes for blue. Interesting wild play here. And Yoshi can run. And Kev also plays clean. It's a matter of when they can get down there. Yoshi, though, with red again, gets out of that one. It's a good heads up play by Yoshi, knowing that +2 from Kev came closed on a wild, but Kev with another +4. That's 3 +4s gone. Now he's set back to 14 cards. That is remarkable. So 2 +4s from Kev, 3 are off the board, so now 1 remains in the deck, provided there isn't a reshuffle down the road. We're just about halfway through it at this point. Now Kev at 6, he takes his time with what he wants to close this run with. And just a 5. Yoshi with the 0 sugar on the green. Now with a 7 from Kev. Oh, and Yoshi gets back to red again. Does Kev have another way out? Nope, he finally runs out of options, and now Yoshi can run clean on this red. Great number efficient moves from Yoshi to finally find his way through here. And now he can try and make up that deficit in short order. The self-ditto again. Kev still with no answers for the red, trying to find a number that he likes. And there's a yellow.
Sorry about that, ball. Something came up with Caesar. That's all I'm gonna say. So
That's all right. It's all right.
Gotta take over the line.
We've just seen a fight for red for Yoshi. Had a +4. Kev found his way out of red twice, but Yoshi finally, with the number efficiency, able to ice him out a little. And now he goes for yellow. Now Kev immediately iced out after just one play on the yellow. So Yoshi doing well at ISOing out. Very relentless here in this game too, as we approach 11-minute mark. And here's Yoshi. He was set back to like 14 at one point. Now he's looking for a game this could be. Yeah, I think this might be game here. Back into the yellow as well. Trying to offload some blue. Nope, he's going to green. Yep, this has got to be it. Oh my goodness. 7, 8 bagger. Unbelievable. After all that. My goodness. Yoshi, like you can't argue with an 8-bag finish there on the other side of you, but like you played very well at trying to ice him out to that red. You could just see that Kev was trying to get out of there. He successfully got out of it twice, and then he finally got him on. Finally, third time was a charm. Just talk to me about that strategy as well as just that finish there. That was ridiculous.
Yeah, there was a lot going on. I mean, obviously, I didn't start with a super good hand. It was just coming down to like where I was, where I kind of felt like I should have drawn, and where I was okay with Kev giving me more cards. I think I did. I think there was one point where I had a lot of ammo, but it still was like not. It still was hard to connect everything. So I was still waiting for that, just like one more to really make sure that I can connect these all to the finish. I had to play patient there for sure. There was a lot going on when he plus forward me again. I was worried that he might have something else saved, but thankfully I was able to safely switch into red without needing to give him more cards because I was considering doing the green plus two, the red plus two, give him 6 more cards, which would have been a little bit risky. But I had the number to go back into red, which forced the draw there. Um, it was that was close, man. I didn't know if I was going to win that one, but because like I had some stuff, but it took a while for me to finally get that run that I was looking for.
All right. Kev, you were pretty insistent on getting off that red, and it just seemed like you finally ran out of options. I mean, you got to give props to Yoshi there on getting those
Honestly-
number efficient plays on you there.
Honestly, at this point, I'm just hoping to not get swept.
Yeah. Is there anything you think you can attribute that you could improve on to try and turn this thing around as the homestand shifts to you?
Well, what's worse is I had it ever. I did have the ever wild +4, but I wanted to save it, and obviously that was the wrong move.
Fair enough. Well, it is game 3, and for Kev, anything on the board for you? So how many would you like for game 3?
7. I'm a simple man.
Fair enough. Alright. And game 3 underway now with a free choice. And Kev picks blue.
Yeah, wishing Caesar the best, obviously. But good to be back here. Sorry about that. Sure, just had to get through some things.
Alright. Appreciate it. Yeah. Just back and forth blue here. Clean start. We start on the OG after Kev on the mid to high tier. No luck for him.
Kev has been really good with the blues all day. It's been his
Yeah.
go-to color.
Yeah, he did he did go for blue and green, getting off that red, and now he runs dry. They both run dry. And this might be our first True Draw Cities trip of the game.
See how it goes early. So I got a lot of the games I had to catch up to. So I believe
Yeah,
what was
you're
this?
good.
What was this? 7?
Yeah, this is 7. Last one was
Oh,
13.
I don't need a lot. Give me 1 sec.
You're good. And now Yoshi finds his way out with the 6. He's back a couple cards. Oh, Kev trips 6 on the board with the red switch. Now he likes the red after last game. 1 up this time from Yoshi. Very big contrast of gameplay after our first couple.
Yeah, right now as we go undercut back to yellow, it's really about a game of bluffing really the colors right now. Let's see who's got a run. Maybe Kev saved something up. Maybe you learned those +4s are just not good to use early and saved it, or tries to go for a little aggression right here. We'll find out. Nah, nothing.
Nothing there on the yellow. So Yoshi with a nice play.
1 sec.
Yeah, he switched right out of that red, so another heads up play there from Yoshi. And now he plays a triple and put a triple into the 5, and now gives a couple to Kev. And he gets the other one. And again, their shots have just been even so far, really. And oh no, Kev's making it a little tougher. +6 now. You look now, Kev at 5. And he closes it on a 7, down to 4. Just saw Yoshi close with the 8 bag finish. We'll see if continue. Now Yoshi again back into that red. Kev did want that red earlier, so we'll see what he can do there, and he'll just play clean. Goes up to the 5, and 1 up this time.
All right.
And then here's a +4 from Kev, and that's going to do it.
Yeah.
And after some clean run, he saved that +4. And Kev, it seemed like saving that +4 worked out for you that time. He was able to play clean there.
Yeah, don't that just figure?
Yeah.
Again, happy to not get swept. Happy to get at least one win out of this series. Still anyone's game at this point, but definitely feel a lot better being down 2-1 than I did 2-0.
Yeah, definitely. Yoshi, I think that was a pretty clean game, and I think really just came down to that +6 in the end, and Kev had that +4 saved at the right time. I mean, I don't think there's really anything you can say. I think you did everything right there.
Yeah, I had a few options that I didn't have I mean, I knew it was going to take me a while for me to win the game if I ended up getting far. I was just hoping I went into a color that he would have to draw. I just picked the wrong one. Realistically, I probably should have just been content with the green and see what he would have done. But I didn't think he'd have that many reds, so that's fine. We'll try and keep myself in the lead here.
Yeah, it's far from over here, and KT, I mean, it seemed like a pretty clean one, and Kev got on the board. I don't think there's really much you can say there. Honestly.
Yeah. Like I said, I've been trying to do some things here after Cedar to left, but it looks like it was just a game of Kev used to split ammo. Did a good job color switching a little undercut. What do we have? I'm looking back here. Trip 6, just missing the old green for the rainbow. Yeah, that's a good win for Kev. You learned how to save the wild +4 from the previous game and adapted. That's what you gotta do in this league, right? Well,
And
mid-game adjustment.
he did have the last +4 in the deck last game, and just wasn't able to get it out there. Well,
Yep, no, good adjustment there. Good clean
good
stuff.
adjustment. All right, Kev, can't pick 7 for game number 4. So how many for game 4?
8.
1 up this time. And they both join. And Kev is on the board, so let's see if he can sweep his homestand here as we start with a red reverse in game 4.
Well, right now it's a different mindset, right? So almost said Cedar. Right, different mindset, short.
Yep.
Because if Kev wins this game, that's guaranteed we're going to game 100 for Yoshi, no matter what happens. For Kev, right, to get a 2-2 in a series where a lot of people thought he'd get post 4-1 or something, would be a big win, a big bonus for sure.
Well, it's still a possibility. If he wins this one, he guarantees a 100 for sure for Yoshi, but we'll see what happens. As Kev will close the door with the 9, and Yoshi plays clean.
Kev's really favored all day the blue short. Let's see if he's going to play cool. Okay. I wonder when he goes to blue. That's been his big blocking key.
Yeah, he actually went dry early on blue last game, so it may be shifting to red a little bit, but Yoshi dry again early.
Okay. Kev looking to run.
Yep, there's that blue,
there it is.
Though. There's the blue.
I called it.
Yeah.
Okay. Kev looking for 4 now.
Yeah. That low tier package would not be surprised if that card start goes back up if when we get back to Yoshi's game 5.
Kev looking for
Uh-oh.
an idiot.
Uh-oh. Oh,
No, I think he
missed
meant
that
the
bit.
blue. He missed
It
what?
happens. There are
Yeah.
much more idiotic things you could do on the table right now. Yoshi
Just ask
4
Clint.
red. Yet ask Clint. Yeah, ask Clint.
Oh!
Here's a +4 from Kev. This could be it. Didn't really draw there. This could be game. Yeah,
That's
it
it.
is. That's gonna do it. Kev ties the series. It's now a best of 3. And in quick fashion as well in that 8-card start.
Kev, lightning stuff right there. That was just plan A. You really didn't have to draw. Was that a case of just ran plan A and glad Yoshi drew to have nothing back in return?
Yeah, I mean that was I don't even know what to say myself. That was a good hand I got dealt there. So and everything worked in my favor. So not really much else to say there.
All right, Yoshi. Now you're going to be guaranteed a game 100, no matter what happens here. Basically, you're in the same spot as Caesar. Ironically, versus Brando. Was that a case of, you know what? It's 7-8. You just gotta bite the bullet, right? Those games can be luck heavy, and you have to adjust a little bit. Do you think you could have done anything there to maybe see an in-game? Probably not, because it was just all plan A for sure.
Yeah, that was it was kind of annoying the way everything just worked out for him. I didn't really know what he had left. I'm sure there is something. I had a +2, but I didn't think I was just waiting for him. I didn't want to use it. I was hoping to switch into red would stall him out, but the +4. If it weren't for the +4, I would have been a good move. But oh well. Yeah, I don't know. That was just that was an interesting game. I probably could have done something, but I don't know.
Fair enough.
Interesting
Fair enough.
story. It's gonna be now. It gets real, right? Now, this is why I said in the pregame, right? The
Mhm.
moment that underdog starts to get a little bit of sniff, a little blood in the water, they start to feel the upset, right? And this is a big critical game 5. We know Kev is a guy that notoriously, I don't think, has ever used power play. But that's something in the back pocket, right? So we'll see. We'll see how this one goes. It's going to be an interesting game here. We know Yoshi
Yeah.
can't do 12-13. Give me an interesting one.
Yeah.
Is there anything you see here? You've been here for most of the series. I'm trying to catch up.
I think that was probably the most lopsided game I've seen so far. I think they've been playing really clean the first few games here. But yeah, that was definitely the most lopsided hand. Also that 8-card run from Yoshi, but they were throwing shots at each other in that one. So it's not really you can't really say that was a bot hand, but yeah. Overall, I think it's been pretty clean so far, but that was the toughest one to watch in terms of lopsided hands. So we shall see game 5 coming up.
All right, Yoshi, it's game 5. Everything but 12-13 as I aforementioned. What are we thinking?
11.
All right, game 99. We'll go 11. Sure, I'll log it in. I got to put it on my sheet here. Hold on.
No problem. And they both join up. Game 5. This is now a best of 3 is underway. Game 5 with a red 3.
Yeah, red 3 now. Kev, he can play a little pace management on the road. Yoshi gonna go aggressive with the switching. Okay.
That is the quickest switch we've seen so far. And ditto.
Well, that'd been the same
3.
move then.
Trips 3.
Just then. Do you know what? Sure, that's a great time to play a ditto though. First turn of the game, you can't really do much. It's a great play to use the ditto. I don't
No,
mind.
you
early.
both want it. Yeah, you both wanted it.
It's a smart play from you.
You're
I know
not gonna
ditto
lose
is.
that one. Uh-oh.
Whoa.
I stand corrected.
Well, that's a little aggressive here. This is aggressive from you. Kev is. I don't know. You could be sensing something here. This is interesting.
A little bit of a gangsta strategy here.
Yeah, Peter don't even do this a lot. Peter usually does it at 1 and 2 cards in the game. Here comes Kev. He saw it.
Oh yeah, here comes the run.
Could be end around too. It is, but it's gonna be something new.
It's gonna be
wow.
yeah,
Pandora's.
that's Pandora's pretty quickly.
Maybe.
Yep, closes it on the 1.
Now Kev up here. Oh, back to red off the original OG. +2. So it might be a yeah.
Just a
We'll
double.
save. We'll save.
Keeps it clean. Keeps it clean. First real shot here.
That almost erases Kev's triple, almost. You're sure hard to switch off that.
Back and forth they go. There's a look. Yoshi up a couple cards here. Kev basically then one double play could tie it. And he's gonna do that at least.
Maybe a triple? End
Take a
around?
possession arrow lead if it's triple. Nope.
No, it's
it
heat check.
blew again.
It's been his MO, man. It's been his MO.
Yoshi can play. He's still got the lead. That home field advantage. Oh, power play. Interesting. Kev draws here.
Yeah, Kev knew.
Yep,
Interesting.
And there it is. Power play off the board, and he makes a switch here to green. So an interesting play. Not an instant win move, but we'll see if it pans out for him here. And now the ditto on the one. Lots of ones on the board this round. And
Kev back to
the
blue.
other blue. Oh my goodness. Big
What a play
ISO.
from
And
Kev.
that could be a big move. See how it pans out for him. Zero sugar,
sure.
hard to switch off, as he said.
Top floor.
Yoshi with a little top deck heaven to the top floor. From the
Top of the
basement,
jungle
basically. Floor.
Kev with ghost.
Oh my god, this might be it. Oh,
no call out.
Check that table. He's at 2. Kev better make sure he gets this call in the right way. Yoshi's on the prowl here. Trying to bail himself out.
That's
He's not
game.
going to. Oh my goodness. Yoshi,
Kev, that was masterclass.
Kev flushes the power play, and Yoshi is unable to get the win off the power play switch. Very interesting move there. Yoshi, I gotta start with you. What was the thought process behind that power play? It didn't seem to pan out there for you, unfortunately.
I just played the wrong number. I had 2 numbers. That was bad. That was bad. It wasn't even a bad power play. I shouldn't have dittoed. If I didn't, I would have probably won it. So
I've been there.
Gotta rebound now.
Yeah.
I've been in that exact situation. I can't remember who, but I've had like a 50-50 shot of picking a number there too, and I've picked the wrong 50 before too, so I feel you there. Just glad it actually worked out in my favor for once.
Yeah, so
boy, this is stressful.
Yeah. KT, I mean, you've talked to me about it before in practice games. Like, dittos can be dangerous, and that was a backbreaker for Yoshi, plain and simple. As you got some insight there.
I loved Kev doing the ditto short on the first, because think about it, on the first turn of the game, what can't you do? You can't power play. It's a low risk percentage. Great move. But Kev right there, I'm surprised he saved that green one, or excuse me, he saved that blue one, because you would think right there in that moment, Kev's the kind of guy you think he'd run it low early on the blues, but he did a good job going on. That's great execution, right? He saved that +4. He learned from the mistake he made in game 2 and built that. You can't really fault him for that, because we don't know. He could have got that +2 when Yoshi gave him that red +2. Kev, when Yoshi gave you that red +2, was that a +4, or did you save it and started to learn that platform?
I think I have to double check here, but I think I had the +4 from the start, maybe.
See.
I can't confirm I did, yeah.
That's great ammo control, right? That's it, short. That's what this bot's about, right? It's ammo control, and sometimes sometimes you live by the sword and die by the sword. So that's the old adage for sure.
Yeah, tough one for Yoshi, but now it's game 6, and it is his 100th start for Yoshi in this game 6. Big milestone. We've seen plenty of players hit that this year. KT, just thoughts on that as well, and Yoshi, we'll get your thoughts here. as well.
Yeah, well, now obviously I do the old commissioner thing. Obviously, I apologize for a little bit early. Wish Caesar the best. Couldn't really pay attention to the whole game. But Yoshi, congratulations on your 100th career game. Obviously, your record overall in this league was 10-6, right? You've got a silver medal to your name. If we don't count this series, right? You're coming in. You were 53-41, so now you're at, I believe, 55-44. So this is game 100. Your career resume. Obviously, you've been to 2 Elite Eights, 4 Sweet 16s. Excuse me, 5 Sweet 16s, not 4. 4 no, 5. Yes, 4 Sweet 16s, 2 Elite Eights, and of course the 1 Final Four and a silver medal. Average finish is 17.17. Of course, 16 on the starts. You joined an exclusive club, my friend. We got a lot of people in this club now. You got the likes of myself, Caesar, Sanford, the big three. Peter's up there. Yepez will look to join us soon. Clay Wolf hit us up. A lot of people joining. Just talk to me about your impact in the league here as you make your 100 career start in this game 6 and what you got to do to close that series. I know it's a little different. You're not closing it. You got to
It's
extend
facing
the series.
elimination. Yeah, it's a tough
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Can't,
Tough
little bit
place to bring it in, but here we are.
Yeah, no, the 100th career game. It's definitely a nice milestone to have. Like, was able to get a run to the finale in the last tournament. It was really a sight to see for me, and I feel like I always try to put my best foot out there when I'm like a commission member, or just someone who's going to be important for something. And like, yeah, I feel like I've done a lot here, helping with D2 and reffing when no one's there. I'm always like, usually I'm the backup. Sometimes things get in the way, but I'm going to get more busy in general as well. But I think, I'm just happy that I was able to join the commission team and kind of help build a little bit of the platform with just getting my opinion out there and stuff. I think I'm going to try and continue to contribute, but obviously it won't be as much moving forward with college and everything. With this 100th game, this is like you said, it's a different kind because now this is kind of a must win for me. So, so far I've just been losing to the +4s. Just really gotta bounce back here. I mean, I think I can do it, but it's really gonna come down to it could come down to the hands here. I'm just gonna focus up. This is gonna be an interesting game 100. It's gonna be a lot of intensity.
All right, I think we can set the stage. Congratulations, Yoshi, once again. It'll be Kev for the call in game 6. Kev Shearer, everything on the board, my friend, with 7, 8, 11. What are we thinking?
9.
All right, 9 cards short set it in. Here we go. Big game right here. Kev
Big
has
game.
power play too.
Yeah, Kev does have power play. So in a sense, that was a flush from game 5. So now the pump and circumstance congratulations have been given, and now it is back to business in the jungle as we start with a green 6. Big game 6. Big game here for both. Kev looking to get his probably most signature win on this season, and Yoshi trying to force a game 7 in his game 100. We both with a clean play from the top floor to the basement on the green, and Kev staying high numbers and into the middle.
Right now, I always keep saying this. Right now, it's short as Kev draws here. It's gonna be about just who switches first. I think that's gonna be the key. Who switches first could set the pace, and Yoshi's gonna run it clean.
Saw the bracket just moments ago. You see it again. Bo and Carson play tomorrow. They'll get whoever comes out of this one. As Kev draws first here, so we will see what happens in this Machete region. You got the next one out of this region is gonna be it'll be Carson and Bo tomorrow, and then of course you have Clay and Nam and Vapor and Pack on the bottom side of this bracket. So very interesting to watch it all unfold here as Yoshi drew there and was able to top deck an 8. And Kev top deck Kevin again, more blue, and Yoshi with nothing to say on that one.
Kev is that's been the ultimate difference. Short. He's just been able to find those blues and locking keys. It's interesting.
Yeah, Yoshi a couple cards ahead. But oh, look at that. That's the
that's new,
wrong
right?
number from Kev, and Yoshi gets out of that jam quickly.
I don't know.
Yellow.
Sure, that's new color though. New color. You gotta think. New color. Kev could have saved.
Yeah,
Yep.
he could have saved, but Kev seemed to like the blue. He was trying to find his way out, so he'll take that. And he's still ahead, mind you, Yoshi is. And with this run, it'll put him further ahead, so I don't even care
End
about
around.
that play. And then end around play into green, yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Is this it? It cannot be it. There's no way.
That is it.
Oh, that's
what a
it
hand.
again.
What in the world?
Another cracked run. It's game 7. I can't, man.
There's nothing to really say about that. Sure, cracked out. That's been this series. It appears just been cracked out city.
Oh, Yoshi. Another cracked run saves you there. My goodness.
It wasn't, it wasn't originally cracked out, but I got a top deck, Heaven. So hey, we'll take that.
My goodness.
Kev,
I
did
don't
you have
even
a
know what to
finish
say
on
about
blue?
that.
Kev?
I don't even know what to say. I guess you live by the sword, you die by it too. I was plotting an exit, but ultimately I never got there.
He
Yeah,
was
so
at
the-
8
so the-
cards prior to that yellow switch. So in blue, so unless we had another cracked out chain, I don't think he probably had that.
At the very least, I'm glad I got that.
I had some ammo. I was just never able to actually use it. I probably should have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
I
not in
was
the
gonna
right
say.
place. Wrong place, wrong
Pardon my
time.
French.
I mean, at the very least, I'm glad I won my 100th game.
Yeah, there you go. 100th start. Yep, there you go. Game 7 is on the way. KT, my goodness, I don't even know what to make of this series. This is, it's been a mixture of clean, and then you have these cracked finishes. Like aside from those finishes, and like we haven't in those earlier wins. I think they've had some clean games. It's not been all like straight posing type games, you know. It's interesting.
It's interesting because all we have is had 3-3, 2-3-2, and 11, right? Similar to last night. Eli had that 16-minute classic, and then it was just 2, 3, 4. I mean, it's been the trend of this mod. Sure, it's been anything under 5 minutes to go, and you look at guys like Myth that have just they favor that, right? The guys that really favor that are really all about trying to finish the game quick. Don't run it long. It's a good strategy. Don't get me. It's a good strategy on this current platform. So I can't really fault anyone for doing what the old program is doing. Right? Don't hate the player, hate the game. Really, I think that's what we can go for sure. The real one series though, so far. I remember I haven't watched them all live. The one series that I think was really cracked out that seemed distributed as fair was H&L. That was fair. That was a clean game.
Oh yeah,
that was
classic.
Apart from the last.
Yeah, apart from the last two. But it's been the trend, right? You get some +4 finish to run the end, and it just pendulum swings. There's no continuity. It's interesting for sure.
Interesting to see here. Of course, Kev holds the power play. Whether we'll see he utilize it or not. He flushed Yoshi's out. On a fortunate ditto play, so we'll have to see what happens. But it is time. It is that time. Game 7 is coming up right now.
All right, Game 7, Yoshi, just know 9, 12, 13. I think I know what you're doing here, but what we got?
Yeah, I mean, it started off great, then started to go not go my way, rallied it back, and why not? Let's just full send it, man.
Yeah, I already had it.
I was
written,
ready.
so
I was ready.
That's an
I sensed it, man.
All right, let's see if Kev can pull off a huge. This should be a massive upset, short. If Kev Sana pulls this off, who knows what this could mean for his. For Yoshi, he's just trying to build it, man. He's just trying to build that platform. Can't afford one.
Yeah, that power play looming large, but we'll see if
that too.
We'll see if he can, if that can work to his advantage or not. And Yoshi with the good luck there, good sportsmanship there, and the clean play 1-up to the 1. Lot 1 was doomed him back in Game 5, so get it out of the way early. handshake been exchanged. Kev loads his first move, and then he goes for the 4.
Yeah, early game. There's the ditto early. Early, it's all right early, right? It's all right early. I said that so early in the game,
Oh,
a
yeah.
couple moves.
Oh, yeah.
No problem.
no doubt.
It's just when you get later, that's
Those
the
big
key.
hinge points can really come to bite you.
Interesting. Switching early. Oh, okay. I still think it's early on a 15, right? It's when you get down to that 4 or 5 magic range, then you got to really think about it on them dittos. A lot of 4 heaven, a lot of 4s and 7s, right? Well, that's a lot short. Jeez. Trips 4s and 7s already in the first two opening stanzas of this game. Really interesting. Top of the jungle 4 and the 9. Interesting. Clean game, both running it.
Clean so far. You're not going to really see any ammo shots quickly in Ascender, as we know.
No, not yet.
And Kev just playing clean. Clean back and forth here. It's just a matter of who's going to take the upper hand first. As
I think Yoshi's got to think this one through now. Short. It's getting close to that time to think about a switch or not, and that's the key.
yeah, you check the table. Of course, till a run's made, Yoshi's got the home field advantage. That possession arrow lead.
Yeah, Yoshi's thinking this one through here. Kev's historically a guy that never used power play. But you never know, right? You just never know in this league. He could shock us here today. Yoshi's, I think it's a good call. I think it's a good call drawing here short. A little patience, right? Don't push it. It's early in this game. I think that's a fine move. All right, Kev goes 1.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on a second. What'd you say? Yeah, I got you. No problem, Chief.
Yeah,
I'll put it on. I'll put it on. I'll put it on.
Appreciate it.
Kev with a little bit of a little strat there. Here comes Kev again, looking for 8. +2.
Yeah,
Remember, it doesn't
+2
matter,
big.
right? Short, doesn't matter. Kev can make the run all he wants. There's nothing Yoshi can do.
Yeah,
That's true. You know.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's the first open door of the game here, of the series. Sure. Very interesting. We'll see what Yoshi does with this. Nothing. Can't do anything. Although it might be waiting for him to make a move here potentially.
Well, the best move anyone could do is close the door. Let's see.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you serious?
Oh my!
What a
top deck heaven. Yoshi has drawn all the way back to the starting amount, and this should break him out of jail here. He's way back there.
That's crazy, man. What top? Really an eye for an eye as reverse we go red.
That is really like a dictionary definition of it.
That's truly eye for an eye right there. Nothing to even say. +2 now. Just trying to. Interesting. Going back to yellow. Interesting.
+6 over to Kev. Yoshi trying to make up some ground, and that's Kev still with the possession arrow if he can play, but
should be able to. He had yellow.
Should have yellow.
The question is, did he get some more off that? He's got more. Oh, wow, double yellow reverse too. Yep, he got more. Kev in front. Kev now looking to continue to run these yellows. Maybe switch. We'll see. He's got the lead. Up by 2 possessions. Maybe more of it. You never know, Short, with Kev. He's done a good job of ammo control in this thing. Can't really say anything bad about that. Even that +2 draw, that was. Normally I hate that move, but you know what? If it works out, it works out. You can't really question that. Oh my word.
+4
Oh
from
my word.
Kev. He's at 8. I don't think this is probably just a double close.
Double or triple for sure. Comes maybe a double, maybe into a triple, maybe. Yeah, just a double. Double OG to just regular OG. Great move from Yoshi. Go back to yell. See if Kev's got anything on a 2s though. Comes Kev. Nothing.
Just got that. All right, yellow. Anyways. Oh, to
It's Kev
green.
now. Green. Back to 7 for the Kev.
Oh, trips.
That's interesting.
Into
Undercut
red.
strat. And undercut. Okay.
Yeah, I don't blame him for using those undercut strategies there. I mean, he's in a tough spot here. Kev could pull a run out at any point, and Yoshi can't stop it, so he's just got to find a way to keep him off the colors he likes at this point. But he's also got to be careful because Kev has had some troubles getting to the right place to use his ammo, so he's got to make sure he's walking on eggshells at this point, basically.
For sure. For sure. Kev getting down there. Yoshi, we're gonna make a move here. See, red. The question is now, with the red, do you dare switch it? Do you draw? Do you possibly play a flush? We'll see. So he's trying to limit. He's trying to limit the number usage. Okay, so it's not a bad play. I see where he's going with that. Back to 8.
Oh,
Oh my
Kev.
goodness!
Oh no! Oh
Kev
no!
Shearer, that's brilliant! Brilliant save.
No, okay, just a double though. Bro, if that sparked the run to the end, that is tough. But nope, just a blue. It's all right.
Fair play to Kev. Fair play. Yoshi tried to limit the numbers, and that's what you're supposed to do. And
oh my goodness,
Kev just had a good job right there.
Oh my goodness. I wonder what Yoshi just not finding a way to set him back. I mean, he had that +6. That's really all he's been able to do so far, and that was just to pull even. I don't know what he does here.
It's one of those hands.
Oh, what? Oh. Oh, Yoshi might be losing hope here, but we'll see.
Comes Kev, looking for the win to get to Game 7.
Oh.
That's it. It's over.
Oh man, it was
Kev Shearer moving on. That's a huge
didn't
win.
Even matter. Oh man,
you know what?
Massive.
Sure.
Didn't even need a power play.
And that's what I was going to say. Kev didn't need the power play, and he gets it done. That's a huge win.
That is massive. Take it, man. Oh my goodness.
Kev, take a bow, man. That was one of your best career wins, and here's why. In
Finally,
Game 2,
gets out of. Yeah, that's a round 2 curse broken. He's finally in the round of 16.
Kev, you absolutely deserve that, and here's why, my friend. Because think about it. Game 2, you basically got torched on the +4s. Torched on the +4s. You built that platform. You adjusted to it. Talk to me about using a little bit of that split. You would basically let Yoshi cook on that +6 and played the patience game. Talk to me through it. What a win. Kev? He's probably elated.
Damn, that is. Yeah, he knew it, but it didn't.
Holy, I cannot believe that just happened. I'm trying not to, because I don't run stream, but
Kev, Ricky Bobby moment. You don't know what to do with your hands, Ricky Bobby moment.
I don't. I really don't. Like, oh my god, that was. I cannot believe it. I don't even know what to say. I cannot believe that just happened. Finally, the curse is broke. Like,
yeah, that round 2 curse finally broken through. Remarkable.
It's like I guess the fourth time's a charm.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Let's
Yoshi,
go to
all
Yoshi.
the credit to you, man. That was a fantastic game all around. That was I can't I don't even know what to say. Great game all around, man. It might have been one of my favorite series I've ever played.
We'll go to
Mr.
Yoshi. Yoshi, that's tough. That's a
Mhm.
tough way to find it. I'm going to have to assume here on the 15 card starts when you drew. I thought that was the right move, right? Played a patience game, but I think I had a feeling you just had nothing, right? You just didn't have a +4 a wild. I thought the patience game was fantastic. It just unfortunately he saved it well. Can't really do much there.
I mean, I see the trends of when he uses a +4 early. I didn't. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, this game, yeah, it's crazy, right? Because I don't even think I played bad at all. I think the games I should have won were the ones that I were like the earlier games. This one, I think I was screwed regardless. Like I ran out of red numbers to play, so I I don't know. I didn't want to switch into any other color. I wanted to. I didn't want to switch any other color other than yellow, and then he had the skip. And then if I took more of a risk and switched into a color that I did have, he had those colors too. There,
Right.
I was in trouble. I was in trouble no matter what happened. I think it just came down to that skip. Um, yeah. I mean, I was close, but obviously no wilds or +4s, so it wasn't. I you know I guess maybe I should take the 15 card star as more of a curse for me. Then I should stop doing it because every time I just don't get as good of a hand as my opponent. It happened against DJ and it happened here, so I thought I wanted to try and break that curse just to be back in the clutch, but unfortunately it didn't work. So my only takeaway is just I think I did the power, like obviously the power play was bad in now that you're looking back at it, but I think in the moment it was a good move because like I said, I messed up the numbers. Like this was rough, right? Because he was good with numbers all day. You could understand why I went for the skips. Like he was good with numbers all day, and
I understood that. Yep.
Oh yeah, totally.
so that was my best move. And he had an answer, and then I knew it was. And then when he got down to 2, I didn't know what else to do. I was like, yeah, this is probably it. I think this just came down to, um, I think Kev's best chances of winning is when he saves a +4. I mean, that's been his key to victory every single game he won. So if you're looking to win in the next round, just save those +4s, man.
Yeah.
They've been helping you quite a bit. So I'm gonna congratulate him here. In a sense, he needed this win more than I did. But if I want to stay in Super League, I need to bounce back in T5. I mean, I feel like I'm doing well this season in the sense that I've not lost very convincingly. The losses are 4-2, 4-3. I guess in the finale, but again, I got that far, so I didn't really care about losing that convincingly. And then 4-3 here. I'm getting good losses to an extent. I mean, this one doesn't look good, but I mean, I feel like Kev can go far if he plays like this. It just came down to, I think what I'm gonna take away is just be more focused in the earlier games. I think, I was more like okay with taking risks given that I was up 2-0 and then I went down 2-3. I mean, I didn't feel safe, but I just felt more confident. That's what did me. And I think I played. Do think I played well though overall. I'll just Super League isn't the dream is not alive yet, but I just gotta hope for a favorable match in T5 so that I can be in the conversation again. Because I think I'm probably gonna drop out of top 15 here, which I mean is understandable. But man, I don't know. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna try and take this easy and just focus on what's ahead. Kev, I'm gonna root for you here because this is a really good win for you. I think I got out. You had my number when you won. So I mean, it looked like I was gonna lose Game 6, and then I had that run. So I mean, you had my number after Game 5. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me. I suppose it's a rough way to go out. But I don't think this is going to be the only surprising upset we'll see in this round. So prepare for more, but yeah, I think this is a great series, man. I don't know what else to say. It was really good.
Well, I guess I'll go to Kev here. Kev, moving forward, you're going to make your career debut basically in a best of 9. We're going to get a little longer. So you got Carson A up. Obviously, you've heard of Carson right from the Sanford clan. But I meant Bo. Sorry, Carson Bo. Your thoughts on just moving forward in your first best 9, man? What you got to do to build into that next round? This is a huge win for you, man. This is you're back in the Super League hunt. It's crazy to say.
Yeah, it really is big. I got to be honest. I never really have a plan going in, but I'm just happy to have finally got past the second round here. But maybe I need to start trying to figure out a plan here. But but yeah, I mean, all credit to Yoshi. I mean, that was probably one of the best series I've ever been a part of. I mean, it probably even would have been even if I lost that Game 7 era. But I was I don't even know what to say. I'm still just shocked of how that all turned out there. And it's I don't even know what else to say. Looking forward to it. Best of 9 is going to be interesting. Honestly, that just sounds weird as in of itself. I get why, but I just never heard of a best of 9. But looking forward to it. Hopefully, hopefully I can put on a decent showing there.
Kev, congratulations, man. You know, a lot of people don't know your story, man, but you weren't even supposed to come back to this league after what happened last year. Yeah. And now you're here. You're having fun again. I mean, I do remember I had that eclectic memory. I remember you saying, "Man, I'm losing, but I'm having fun." You talked about your. We thought your biggest win was in your career up to this point against G-Man, who was a Super League player from last year, but now to be a top 10 player in the league and build that platform, man. I'm going to shake your. I mean, look, I said this game would go 7. I thought Yoshi would win, but you proved everyone wrong. God bless, and keep pushing, man.
Myself wrong.
Oh my goodness.
Sure, close it out. I think we can just end it right there, man.
Yeah,
it's
fair
perfect.
enough. You again look at that bracket. Bo and Carson will play tomorrow for the rights to play Kev. Bo getting out of that relegation battle with the win over ALP, and of course Carson trying to continue to build that Super League platform. With a win as well. Excuse me. Yeah, so this is your second top 10 player to fall. We had Chomik last night, now Yoshi today, and we have Tago number 11, just below Yoshi, who will have a shot tonight, as you see the schedule right here. Yeah, so Tago and Brock are coming your way at 8 o'clock. KT's got your back for that one. And then Ghost and Brian on at 10 to wrap the day on the non-stream side. So for Caesar, unfortunately, had to step aside. Appreciate him working amazing work for us as well, and for Kate. Yeah, we do wish him the best for KT, of course, Big Boss. Thanks for taking over and being there for CoCom as well. To our great players, Yoshi and Kev, and a great 7-game series here today. And to everyone who joined us on VC and on YouTube as well. I am not sure, but thank you for joining us. We'll see you once again at 8 o'clock for Tago and Brock, as Tago is going to land in the jungle off by Island, the second of 6 players to do so. So for now, we will see you all at 8. And for all of us at MRE, I'm not short. Thank you for joining us.